Faywind! Alright. Faywind.
Kyle, this isn't the time.
Oh, now's probably the perfect time to talk because you've performed like ass during the Ultimate Series so far.
What do you
Like, what in the world's going on? Literally, I want an explanation. You've literally not been performing at the level many people have expected. Not to mention the level I would have expected from a former Spotlight national champion.
Don't bring that up. You know how I feel about that. Almost a year, Kyle. I've said this so many times. Almost a year. And the one piece of momentum I had was taken away immediately.
Well, you're not going to get it back if you keep on doing it the way you are. Hell, even Elite had to comfort you backstage while you're being scolded by Breezy before your match. Is this all of this? Because of one screw job, because of the SES pulling strings, you decide to throw everything away and act like a total... I don't even know what to say anymore. Where is the Faywind I knew? The Faywind they knew? The Faywind...
You want to know where he is? He is scattered across every single ring that I have wrestled in my entire career. Kyle, look, I don't know if I expect you to understand this, but I am not Jimmy. I'm not Avery. I'm not you. I'm not like everyone else. When I get knocked down, part of me never gets back up again. You want to know who I am now? I don't fucking know anymore.
You don't know anymore. Like the response I wish I didn't expect. Because I should have. Because if this is how you're gonna be, and what I've seen in the Ultimate Series is definitely what you're gonna be, then that's fine. You can act the way you are. Just don't drag me down with you in this spiral.
What?
I mean it this time. Find yourself. Or I'm done. Good luck.
Fuck!
This week on Overload, in Block B action, we see the Savior Kholoki take on Sugar Rush Rafi. Also, we will see the Whistleblower Tarah take on the Eternal Elite. Then, in your main event, Block A action, we see the end, Jonathan Colt take on the Trailblazer Faywind. But to kick off the action, we'll see the Mad Queen, Avery Burns, take on the Sinfluencer, Jacob Sterry.
Here we go, Jimmy, to kick off Overload. We got A block action in the Ultimate Series. Coming out first, the Mad Queen, 1/4 of Udewa, alongside Jimmy and Rafi and Hydrix. Here comes the former Spotlight champion of the world. Here comes the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Here is Avery Burns!
Mad Queen trying to forge a way forward in the Ultimate Series after losing the Prince and starting off in a deficit, getting a much needed win against Natalie Claire just in the Overdome last week, and now looks to take on Jacob Sterry here tonight. But unfortunately, she has to go up against...
What the hell is he wearing?
What?
Jimmy, look!
Saying no time for jokes, no time for games. Saying it... I don't think this is particularly the man that should be wanting to wrestle and truly embody grappling. But, you know, he could try, but I don't think much is going to happen considering this man he's still getting it readjusted to the wrestling lifestyle, the wrestling ring, and wrestling as a whole, and I don't think this is the wisest move. Do we know if Jacob Sterry's done any wrestling, and I don't mean professional wrestling, just wrestling before, or is this the first time? Like, I'm a little confused. I'm getting word from my comms. He is not. He does not have any experience beforehand. Well, let's see what happens.
It's time to see the Sinfluencer's quote-unquote amateur wrestling background.
And trying to put water under the bridge, but Avery, understandably so, saying, I'm not forgetting what you did to me, considering he did dead name her around 2 years ago. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Dom and Gary! That Dom and Gary looked a little familiar, if I do say so myself, but Jacob just knocked back into the ropes.
I don't know what he was expecting that Avery would respect the lockup and initiate that grappling. We know how Avery wrestles. She's usually a striker. Look for a double leg takedown. Stuffs the takedown and pulls him into a guillotine choke.
Trying to cut off the oxygen supply, but no. Jacob rolling out of it.
No, he tried to roll out of it, but transitioning back into the guillotine choke. He's just getting out-wrestled. It's very easy to tell. It's very easy to out-wrestle Jacob Sterry in his current state. Was fired for around 7 months. And now reaching the ropes. And Avery quickly releasing the hold. I think Avery, a part of her deep down inside, is enjoying this. Just out-wrestling Jacob, out-striking him, and just being able to basically play around with him.
Whatever the case, the Mad Queen, no stranger to technical wrestling. One of the best technical wrestlers to ever do it. Not a side we see of Avery Burns that much often anymore. But Jacob just completely treading on thin ice. Trying to go for the ankle pick, but a knee drop to the head stops Jacob. And Jacob, I mean, Jimmy, I gotta say, last week, Jacob Sterry went up against Jonathan Colt, and I mean, I don't think he fared so well. He legit got his head tucked into Colt's thighs, and it tapped out on Colt's leg without a submission being applied.
He was terrified. It only took not even 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 58 seconds to defeat Jacob Sterry. That's how quick Jonathan Colt did it, and he didn't even have to hit a finishing maneuver. And now Avery hooking the waist of Jacob and bringing both competitors to the ground. Putting the shoulders down, but Jacob immediately bridging up, spinning out, and now backslide one. Avery kicking out. Avery has around 48 seconds in order to get the win if she wants to outdo Jonathan Colt.
A lockup seeming to slow things down here.
But then again, you have to remind yourself, Avery Burns has a different game set than Jonathan Colt. She probably wants to hurt Jacob Sterry a little bit more than Jonathan Colt wanted to. And now with locking in a headlock and now punching the head, the dome of Jacob Sterry. You know, for a former world champion, a 3-time world champion at that, this is pretty pathetic.
How the mighty have fallen, and to think I used to do cartwheels on commentary for this guy.
It appears that the 6 months that he was away, he did not get better in any way. No, he's gotten worse. He is incredibly rusty in the ring, and now trying to shoot Avery off, but sliding herself and Jacob down to the mat and keeping in that headlock. excuse my French here, Colt, but it seems like Jacob has done more bitching than actual wrestling in this match.
Well, now he's trying to shoot for the armbar, but Avery Burns is able to cup the hands and prevent the arm from being snatched by the Sinfluencer.
And now rolling Jacob to his side. Shifting her weight back. Trying to roll the leg back, but Jacob keeping the shoulder up. Trying to really wrench in this armbar, but no. Avery meeting Jacob with these punches. Oh my goodness.
10 minutes remaining on the clock. Less than 10 here.
I was about to bring that up. Jacob trying to cover up from these punches, Colt, but trapping the arm and rolling her through. Now Lucky in the armbar.
Finally able to get it now, but
Hopping her legs up, potentially looking for a neck scissors of sorts. No, scurrying herself, trying to get herself to the ropes. She's right there, Colt. Can she get him?
trying to lift up the hips, trying to scurry over to the ropes.
To the count of 3, Jacob finally letting go of that armbar.
Of course, you talk about the arm of Avery Burns, and now it's essentially her kryptonite of sorts.
It truly is, Colt. It's been targeted throughout her entire career, not just in the NWA, but in her time in the Indies. And now, Avery looking for a German. Jacob Deadwing crawls under, and now tripping the leg of Avery. Double foots up to the arm.
And again,
It's truly working the arm of the Mad Queen here tonight. Avery shaking her head, though, not letting this arm work be the thing that holds her back. She does not want to lose Jacob to Jacob Sterry. I don't think anyone does. It would be quite embarrassing. Looking for that heat seeker pile driver.
oh my god! Back body drop just out of the ring!
Jacob stumbling up. Now Avery. Big cannonball senton.
Leaping off the apron. And just all of her body weight crashing down onto the Sinfluencer with that cannonball senton. A thing of beauty from the Mad Queen.
Using her size to her advantage here tonight. Jacob stumbling up right against those ring posts. What could the Mad Queen be looking for?
Gonna go for the lariat, but Jacob able to sidestep. Avery just hitting her arm on the ring post. And now look at that.
Again and again and again, just constantly. Now a big back elbow, and you have to applaud Jacob Sterry here tonight.
Oh my
God!
Brain buster onto the apron head first.
This is truly the first time in a very long time I've seen Jacob Sterry go into a match with a strategy. Utilizing that arm work. It was this same arm work that Prince was able to capitalize on and get the win against Avery. Looking for a German suplex, but Avery slipping into the ring. For a big forearm, and now hot shot to the arm. Wait. Look for that heat seeker, Colt, but Jacob wasn't able to capitalize. Burning fist!
Burning fist to Jacob, and he's flat down on the apron.
Avery now taking a moment, clutching at that arm. And now winding the fist up. Are we going to see another one? We do!
There it is! Jacob is out onto the floor.
Avery holding that arm once again, shaking the head. You can see the pain on her eyes, but she's fighting through. He's out!
Wait a
He's
minute,
out!
that's it! That's a technical knockout!
We've seen Jacob Sterry in his 3 Ultimate Series matches so far, losing 3 different ways. Pinfall, submission, and now knockout. Truly one of, if not the most disappointing Ultimate Series performances I've seen in my life.
Avery Burns with the victory here tonight on Overload. Gets herself back on track in the Ultimate Series. A much needed win. Jacob Sterry still suffering. But folks, we still have more action here on Overload. Up next, do not go anywhere.
A few weeks ago, I made a declaration. I am Hazel Lee, and I'll make sure that you won't ever forget that name. I'll be frank. Being forced to sit to the side for pretty much the entire Ultimate Series is not a good start. But this got me thinking, what does it actually mean to be unforgettable? Is it winning the world title? Is it winning any title? Have a rivalry that people still talk about years later? Or is it putting on a match that redefines what Minecraft wrestling is? Is it having a career that spans across multiple eras? Becoming a mentor for the newer generations? Or is it about making a grand return after years of absence? If those were the metrics to determine if someone's deserves to be remembered, then what right do I have to call myself the unforgettable, you might ask? After all, I never won the big one. The one belt I did win no longer exists. There was a UV and DDD rivalry, but let's be honest for a second. If I talk about Ultra Violet nowadays, Hazel is not the first name you think of. Despite making my debut in 2020, my in-ring career has been shortened by a lot of factors. I don't have any proteges like Carries to Faywind or Genesis to Derby. And my return has been, well, let's not kid ourselves. It's been shit. So, what does it mean to be unforgettable? It means to be willing to do anything. Even sell your soul to the devil to carve your own legacy. It means doing everything in your power to get your name out there, no matter how. It means that if the stage lights are shining away from you, you set the theater ablaze. That's what it means to be unforgettable. And if I can't get into the light on Unleashed or Overload, then maybe it's time for me to look somewhere else.
Colt, there's one thing I think we should do. It's not something I do very often. I'm not a religious man of any of the sorts, but I think we should pray here tonight. I think we should pray for the sweet soul of Rafi as she goes up against one of the biggest challenges of her career so far, that being the savior Kholoki, who surprisingly was not able to overcome Misty and now goes into this match with Rafi with, I believe, 2 points?
I believe so.
But this isn't the first time that Rafi had the odds against her. We saw it just earlier this year as she was able to overcome our now MWC World Champion Jimmy Sins in the biggest win of her career. Going into this match with, unfortunately, 0 points. Could this be the match that really starts up her Ultimate Series, or will she fall to Kholoki? And looking at the salmon evilly. Oh my god, she just decapitated the salmon.
What? No. Oh my god! She means business! She means business! She's locking in, Jimmy!
Urewa must instill the killer mindset into her. Show her some killer Ibushi. Saying tonight we die. Is she gonna eat Kholoki? Is that what she's implying? I mean, I feel like she would if like Kholoki was covered in chocolate. Maybe the Urewa told her that Kholoki's hair was like black licorice, like candy floss or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think Rafi likes black licorice.
No, she likes any type of candy. And Kholoki, in the first time I've seen him wrestle, is confused, looking for a beat. What? Looking for a bicycle knee, but Kholoki trying to lock in that hellbent. Rafi though trying to struggle out of this. Grabbing at the hands of Kholoki. It's stopping him. The strength of Rafi. Transitioning to a rear naked choke. Not fully the hellbent. Rafi struggling though. Trying to lock in that hellbent. Still Colt. Foot's on the rope.
Trying to get out of the hold.
Sconti now counting. Grabbing the arm now. Spins off the buckle. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
She gained so much momentum, she flew out of the ring. What a cutter right there, Colt. What's next?
A springboard. Double foot stomp.
And now Kholoki clutching at the back. Smart move by Rafi. You can see that back and chest is all bandaged up. Now Rafi, I'll be honest, Cole, I am dumbfounded that Rafi's on top. She is giving Kholoki a run for his money. Never mind, kicking out at 0.
Not so early.
What is Rafi gonna have to do? Rebounding off the ropes. Running knee!
Kholoki rocked. He's on spaghetti legs. And now more knees straight to the face. Urewa have been showing Rafi Jumbo Saruta tape.
Looking for it once more, but...
Oh my god!
What the is that?
Shoulder tackle just murdered Rafi. We have lost Rafi here tonight to a shoulder tackle from Kholoki.
Kholoki saying dying on this. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
How much force was behind that headbutt, Colt?
We can't contain this guy!
And following her to the corner. I do not like the looks of this whatsoever. What? Congratulations!
In the corner.
But I want to bring something up. Did he just use the power of Jesus Christ during those corner strikes?
I believe he did. I mean, he's working through a bad torso injury right now, Jimmy. But you know, he almost had to be taken out of this series. But he's persisting, and even then, he's still beating the shit out of Rafi.
He did get crucified at XC10. We cannot forget that. And now catching
And the
Rafi
damage
by
to the
the
back
throat.
by Misty on Unleashed.
He had an out table plopped onto him.
Yeah. Oh wait, what the?
Lifting her up the neck. What do you think is next, Colt?
Going for the choke slam. Rafi's still in midair, still having her whole neck being gripped tight by the big hand of Kholoki.
Just dangling her legs and now wrapping them around Kholoki's neck. Backstab!
Right
10
to
minutes
the
remain,
back.
Colt. Can Kholoki do the impossible? Do you believe in Sugar Rush Rafi?
Rafi targeting the back of the Savior. She's gonna have to keep on the offense if she wants to win this match. And now the Tiger Feint kick right to the back. Learning that from Tiger Feint himself, Whirling Candy.
That whirling candy! Is that all she wrote?
Get the cover! Get the cover!
1,
2!
kick out!
Almost a 3. You could see Kholoki try to kick out at first, but his back just couldn't. He couldn't get the shoulder up. He couldn't get his back lifted off from the canvas to fully kick out. But at the 2 count, right before 3, just in the nick of time, Kholoki kicked out.
If Rafi continues to utilize that back damage, use what Urewa has taught her, she might just have a chance. And now these back elbows, jab, just all around Kholoki, moving side to side with these jabs and haymakers and these elbows. What combinations, Colt?
Oh no. I don't think Kholoki's playing around anymore.
What the hell? Again? Oh my, whoa.
He's hitting the Senator Armstrong! He's hitting the Senator Armstrong! Oh no! It might be time for the uprising. Rafi with the type 2 diabetes! Straight to the back of the head! And now having a perfect opportunity to put this one away, but wait! She collapses! That type 2 diabetes was the last of her ability! Both competitors laid out! Rafi using the last adrenaline boost possible to hit that type 2 diabetes. Kholoki down and out. But wait a minute, Rafi having the strength to turn the Survivor over. Getting the elbow put on his torso. Put it on his chest. Cover him. Just 1, 2. Kholoki kicks out. You must be fucking insane to believe that the Savior was gonna go down just like that. Too much time was wasted trying to get the cover attempt. But Kholoki, with the helping, choking the daylights out of Sugar Rush herself. In the center of the ring, with nowhere to go. There is no place for Sugar Rush Rafi to go. You can see her struggling and struggling and struggling. But she... And that's it. It's too much. The tap out from Rafi. It's all over. He's keeping it in. And now he doesn't. Rafi with a commendable effort, but it does not get her any more points in B block. Kholoki now on 4 points in B block action in the Ultimate Series. And now he's going over to Hubert. We're going to hear from them right now.
Hello, Kholoki! You were here last week. You were talking about your injury that at the time had just been announced. We hadn't seen you in action since, but looking out there, it didn't seem to affect you too badly. Another 2 points on the board. You're at 4 now. How are you feeling?
Let me tell you something. Pain is merely another trial laid before me. Every step hurts and every breath reminds me of what's broken. But understand this. With the power of Christ beside me, nothing will take me down. Nothing will defeat me.
Well, Kholoki, as you know, with the 13-year anniversary show on the horizon, most wrestlers in the Ultimate Series are getting a week off or doing something different. However, I have some news for you. The MWC looked at your schedule and we found that what's next for you is so big, we think it deserves to be on that 13-year anniversary show. So, this Saturday, at the 13-year anniversary show, it is you versus the MWC Spotlight Champion, Rich.
Is that so? So be it. Rich, rest in peace.
You heard it right there, Colt. At the 13th year in a beat block matchup for the Ultimate Series with our MWC Spotlight Champion Rich going up against Kholoki. What a matchup.
Rich will find out that Kholoki is going to be his Undertaker this Saturday at the 13-year anniversary show. But folks, we're not done just yet. More Ultimate Series action here on Overload. Don't go anywhere.
Elite Faywind, how are you doing? Elite, your match is just up next, but you've asked for a little time to speak. What's on your mind?
Oh, don't worry, Hubert. There's a lot on my mind. I am absolutely sick of Breezy, of Rich, of Buzz, of the entire SCS. It's just getting ridiculous. That whole bullshit backstage with Faywind last week. And don't even get me started on Cool Buzz. I could go on for hours on how much I hate that man. You could not stop me. I don't think anyone could stop me because he is utterly ridiculous. There, you have all this stuff just piling up. XC, him just showing up at XC at my job. He barely works here. Who let him backstage? I don't even know who signed him. It's just, it's just getting ridiculous at this point. I'm just so sick and tired of this all. My God.
Like, what does this have to do with me? Like,
Oh,
why am I here?
oh, you're here because I have some great news for you. Next week, we're going to be teaming together at the anniversary show against Breezy and Cool Buzz.
I,
How does that sound?
you don't know. You don't have to do this. This is my problem. You don't need to get involved. Okay.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I've got your back. And I've told you I have your back. And I have a little bit of problems with these people too. So I think we can get this done.
All right. Well, whatever. Yeah, I guess. Good luck.
Well, folks, we'll see Faywind in the main event. Elite, your match with Tarah is up right now. Head down to the ring. Good luck.
Thank you.
Kyle, it is time for more action here on Overload. We got more Ultimate Series action as Tarah making her way out to the ring right now to fight Elite, who we just heard from moments ago.
Honestly, this is probably the most, I guess, the most important. Probably not only this is for the Ultimate Series. Obviously, we assume that she's be facing the Nuck at the 13-year anniversary show. So not only Tarah wants to win urgently, she wants momentum going into the 13-year anniversary.
Elite will also be at the 13-year anniversary show when he and Faywind compete in tag action against Breezy and Buzz of the Steel City Saints. Diving crossbody almost immediately.
Tarah not wasting any time with offense out of the game after stomping down on Elite. I mean, it's like Tarah has had a mixed bag. Obviously, had some unfortunate luck with a bunny. I dare not say its name.
No, I'd rather you not. No.
Nearly got killed by Kholoki. Had some luck against W and now facing Elite. It's like it's a bit more of an appease now.
Tarah trying to lock in a sleeper hold on Elite, trying to get it stitched in. But Elite able to roll the back into a pin. 1, 2. Kick out from Tarah. I mean,
no,
kick
from
out
Elite, Tarah rolled
sorry.
through. A front drop kick.
Front drop kick sends Elite down to the mat.
Obviously, both competitors are veterans in their own way. Obviously, Tarah, the former Spotlight champion, Elite, the former EPW champion. This could go the distance in terms of.
Oh my lord!
Oh my god!
Back body drop from Elite has now dropped toe hold into a standing elbow drop straight to the back.
I mentioned this. You think obviously Elite has I mentioned Tarah has a lot of needs a lot of momentum going into 13 year. Elite needs a lot of momentum going into the 13 year. Both of these competitors will need lots of momentum because if one lost, that could really impact their mental state going into their respective matches. Oh my god!
Moonsault off the top. Or at
Immediate-
least something of a moonsault. Something similar to that.
It was more janky, to say the least. I'll say that as the least.
Some might call it
grab.
janky ass.
Yeah, I'm not going to question too much. Tarah rolling out of the ring as Elite try to grab her. Elite about to fly.
Jesus Christ! Suicide dive! Just crashing down onto the whistleblower is the Eternal.
You think Tarah's head might have hit the concrete floor?
Oh
definitely
my
he's not hit the
lord!
concrete floor. Vertical suplex.
Vertical suplex into the barrier as Tarah just went back first, and I think if Elite plays his cards right, he could get the win. 1, 2, another kick out by Tarah. Not down just yet, Kyle.
Well, Elite's not. Well, Elite's luck with playing cards has not really worked out. Obviously, he's not gotten a single point in the Ultimate Series yet. Yet this could be his opportunity to finally get off to the right track. And a thunderous big boot from Tarah. Now grabbing Elite. Yeah, Tarah might be trying to get back on offense. Oh my word, Tiger suplex.
Just launched Elite with that Tiger suplex, bridging into the cover. 1, 2, another kick out from Elite. These two have gone back and forth this entire match.
Both competitors have had each other's number, but from a majority of this match so far, we're just 4 minutes in. As they trying to crawl to the ropes, trying to create some distance between himself and Tarah. So clubs to the neck. Jesus Christ.
Just raining down the fist onto the neck of Elite. Of course, Tarah doesn't hit easily. Tara's not the one to go soft on you. I mean, she used to be called the Haas Girl Boss for a reason.
There was a reason why she went that shit, you know what most of the time it's done. And it's mainly, even after that stuff, it's been still on the hardening offense. Definitely one of the hardest hitters we have on the roster is now stepping up to his shoulders, grabbing his head. What's Tarah about to do? What? Tarah just grabbed Elite's head and now dropping down. I don't know what happened there. German suplex. Sending Elite to the other side of the ring.
Again, just launching Elite across the ring.
Elite has Tarah's made the Tarah in these parts of the match. Going for another German. It might have spoken way too soon. Sling blade.
Beautiful sling blade by Elite as now
Another sling blade.
one.
Elite's not going to go down without a fight. Going for ego death.
And the Chase Utley spike.
To the leg.
Calls his baseball slide to the leg, yeah. I mean, Elite, a big fan of baseball.
I actually never knew that. I might need to start researching a bit more. Going for the Jersey Shore Blue Claw. As Tarah trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Trying to fight to stop the submission or move being hit.
Oh, the scorched earth! Tornado kick to Tarah, stunned, still out on her feet. As now, Elite tries to go for the renewal, but Tarah flips out.
We knew Elite was... Both of these competitors are not going down without a fight, and...
Oh my god!
What?
Raise the black! Elite Sunrise bridging into the cover.
1, 2,
And
3.
3. Tarah with the win here tonight on Overload, getting the win against Elite.
Of these competitors were not going down without a fight, and it just showed there as Tarah.
Tarah with a big win in the Ultimate Series, looking good while Elite still has a lot more work to do. I am hoping that Elite at least gets a few wins here in the Ultimate Series. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not the end of our night just yet. We got more to come here on Overload, and that's coming up next.
Folks, we got some A block action coming up next. And once again, Faywind has no hope, completely desolate on what to do. I don't think this is the Trailblazer anymore. I can't tell you exactly who Faywind is anymore. But this crowd wants Faywind. They need Faywind, and hopefully they can wake up just in time, because they're not just going up against anyone. They are going up. They're going up against the end, Avery.
Faywind just doesn't seem to be interested in the whole concept of the Ultimate Series thus far, and now they have to fight somebody whose only goal is to win this tournament to be the end of this great sport. Here comes the end.
Staring at Faywind.
You have to figure that Colt feels that maybe Faywind just absolutely disinterested with even fighting Faywind. Disappointment maybe would be the best way to put it.
That's exactly what I thought. Disappointment that his opponent is not going to try against him, isn't even interested in him. I think Colt loves the feeling of dominating someone, of overpowering them, of outstriking them, of using his weight, his size to his advantage. The challenge, but also making his opponent accept the reality there's nothing they could feasibly do in order to overcome him. And that you will not get that satisfaction here tonight. That's unless Faywind truly tries. We've seen Faywind get into a match. We saw it just last week against Jimmy Sins on Unleashed.
Here we go. Another matchup in A block. Visconti looks like we're about to get this one underway. Jonathan Colt, 4 points. Faywind at 0.
I think that's the biggest shocker. Faywind at this point has 0 points, and if he loses here tonight, his Ultimate Series might as well be over.
Colt, of course, looking to tie up with Prince, who would have 6 points on the block. They would both be at 6 at this point. Faywind looking for 2.
Colt telling Faywind to fight. Fight him. You have to remember, Colt is the elder here, I believe, being 39 to maybe 40 at this point, while Faywind still in his 20s. Yelling at Faywind to punch him. He wants some form of violence, some tenacity. Kicking the leg. Wait. It seems to be doing something. Colt in a kneeling position, but immediately getting up. Forearm club. Faywind ducking under. Now chop block. Looking for a Pathfinder. Knee already.
Colt
But
ducks
Colt's
out
stumbling
and
out.
out of the ring.
I was not anticipating that, Avery. Maybe Faywind's more into this than he's letting on.
Faywind looking to dive. Oh no, caught out of midair.
Wait,
Lands on his feet. Oh! Right into the post.
And near our interview area, right next to the trophy. Missile drop kick.
Drop kicking off of the platform onto Colt. I do not think that did well for the back of Faywind. They pretty much fell on the concrete there off the drop kick, but it did do damage to Colt.
Saying it was a bad idea, now bringing Colt to his feet. Could we see that Fury Cutter? No!
Oh my god! German suplex. Faywind goes outside the ring on the other side. Colt wasting no time. Bringing Wind back into the ring.
Now just
And now
these
he's-
forearm clubs.
There might have been hope off the rip, but I think after these attempts, Faywind might not care anymore with these big kicks right to the face.
Shoot style kicks to be specific, and now targeting the head of Faywind. Colt, you know damn well it's intentional what Colt's doing, trying to target the head.
Concussions. Faywind well documented at this point. Visconti might have to call this a DQ.
Trying to shut him off, but he can't. He can't. Colt's too big. 298 pounds.
Visconti should call the match right here after being shoved.
Clothesline from hell.
Big kitchen sink. Faywind fighting back. Grabbing a hold of the wrist with these kicks right to the chest. And it seems to be
Trying to
working.
get
Colt's
back
not
into
had an
this.
answer yet.
A backdrop driver of his own.
Oh no! Colt though, staying upright, keeping that shoulder and just punching down. Maybe not the best move to try to tuck the shoulder behind for a backdrop. Colt found an opening off of it. Hammer fist.
Being sent down to the
Over
back,
and
the spine of Faywind.
And he's not even fighting back at this point. Just not even making a half-hearted attempt to get the hands up, to get the arms up, to kick, to nothing.
Looking for the Sterry tree pile driver once more, but no.
Oh,
Ramming
fight
Colt
back.
into the corner. But just
Oh, but
collapsing.
that's all. Oh my God! What an Alabama slam with the roll through into the axe guillotine driver.
And now hook in the legs. That might be it. One. He's still in this. Faywind is still alive somehow.
The crowd's trying to get behind Faywind, but I think at this point, it's just a reality. We have to accept that Faywind's not going to come back in this match. Colt's lining him up. They could put an end to this.
Clothesline from hell.
Clothesline,
Wait,
no! Another one, no! Colt unable to get the clothesline from hell. Rebounds off again, going for a third. Faywind ducking under. Psychosis!
Go on, Larry! I mean, even if Faywind doesn't want to admit it, a small part of him deep down inside still wants to wrestle. There's a reason why he keeps showing up to these Ultimate Series matches, why he starts getting back into the groove of things. I think a deep part of him truly still loves wrestling, and it comes out each bit every time we see him in the ring. Legacy driver! But the legs, the back giving out, those clubs to the back earlier were simply too much.
Colt just saying,
Calling
you're
him pathetic.
pathetic. Clothesline from hell. Colt's not done yet. Colt's pissed off. Colt wanted a fight. Colt.
No. Taking the head out of the quads.
Oh no.
Die. Oh, we know what's next.
Fuck you, Brain Buster! Because fuck you! And fuck you specifically. Visconti, just call it. Just call it. It's
Faywind's
over.
out. Faywind's out. He's out. Just call it. Just call it. It's over. John McColt gets the win by knockout. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore.
It's good to see you. Another win, and a win by knockout in your main event of Overload tonight. That brings your undefeated streak up by 1 match and your total to 6 points out of 6. How are you feeling tonight?
Well, you want to know how I'm feeling, Hubert? I'll to let you know. I'll let you in on how I'm feeling. This Ultimate Series was conceived for one reason and one reason only. It was for me to enter this whole thing and to win it with no losses at all. And that will be the result. I will win the Ultimate Series. I will get to the World's Championship. And I will end Minecraft Wrestling with that power within the palm of my hands.
Well, undefeated so far. And let me tell you, we're really excited about this next match. You must know, you must have seen Unleashed. You're not the only person currently undefeated in this tournament. And so, next week, this Saturday, at the 13-year anniversary show, it's going to be you versus Prince.
Prince, huh? Prince. You know, I have mentioned before that Minecraft Wrestling did begin in 2013 with MPW. He was quite the name there. I mean, Prince has seen the entirety of Minecraft Wrestling evolve since then, but now he's gonna watch it crumble. Because he will fall in line just like everybody else will, and he will see the ruins of this place come to its demise. Because there is only one man that will end this entire business, and it is Jonathan Colt. The end of Minecraft Wrestling. So you, Hubert, so Prince, everybody else that participated in MPW, everybody else that has been in Minecraft Wrestling since day one, that has seen it all, they will watch their home go up in flames at the hands of the last of a dying breed himself.
Well, thank you for joining me, Colt. Good luck for this Saturday. Folks, this has been Overload. We'll see you at the 13-year anniversary show.
You heard it there, folks. At the 13th year of Minecraft Wrestling, we're going to see the end. Jonathan Colt go up against the living masterpiece, Prince. No, Colt. Colt, you've done enough. You've done enough, Colt. You've done enough. Thank God. Thank God Jonathan Colt has some ounce of mercy in him.